Hey, this is Misha from Forex with a live trade setup video, this time on the British pound Swiss franc pair. The setup occurred basically on a lot of different time frames, so I quickly want to explain what's happening here. Um, so British pound has been in a downtrend for quite a long time, and then we had the elections with the news here from here at the top, and the pound just tanked quite a lot. We've broke through this support area here. Let me just quickly show the support and resistance area. So here we have a clear support and resistance area with quite a couple of bounces. This one switch to the 8 hour to make it a bit more clear. It's a bit further in the past, but you can see a couple of wick bounce, body bounces in the area, body bounce. Wick bounce, etc., some consolidation on the spot, but mainly recent price action here was quite a nice swing, and then also we halted on this support and resistance area again. Then we broke through it, and now we're retesting this area. So there's quite a few confluence points happening here. That's why I like taking this trade. The problem is that we are quite far low in price, and the principle of low prices attracting buyers. So in that sense, that's a bit risky. The trend could be exhausted already, but this setup here is quite nice and according to my plan, so I'm already in this trade, as you can see here with this trade. So what happened here is we have a strong bullish move stopping right on top of our support and resistance area. Then we have an inside bar. Right? Generally, this inside bar breakout does result in quite a bit of momentum. People use it to trade breakouts in general through support and resistance areas. But what I like to do is trade fake breakouts, and especially in a situation like this. So we have an inside bar here, and then we have this pin bar breaking through our inside bar combination, piercing through support and resistance area and closing back in the middle. So this is what you can call a fakey or a fake setup, but it's a very nice reversal situation. So for me then, in this case, you generally have three different types of entries. You can either enter at just at a break of the low of the indecision candle, the inside bar, or even the inside bar combo. So down here, but that's just a bit too far for me. So I entered based on the break of the indecision candle as my usual setups. You probably would get a bit more confirmation if you wait for the break here, but the problem for me is that we're getting close to quite a low area in terms of price. So I wanted to get my target in before we reach this low price area. That isn't really a support and resistance area. We have some low prices here, so let's quickly see how far that is. That might just align with that. Let's have a look. Okay, so almost aligns, but even if the line were here, I want to sort of get my target just before that at least. So with this break here, I entered on a retrace. I was a bit lucky. I waited for the break, price retraced a little, and I entered around here, the 2349, 48 mark around, even 45 is fine. The stop would be just above the high of the indecision candle, so mine is at 50 pips at 2396. I actually think it's a bit higher, but 2396, 50 pips sounds about right. Then 1.5 times the target is 75, so we get our target around here. So even if your stop is a bit bigger or smaller, it's around about the same. So we definitely have enough room before we get to this low. Another confluence point is this moving average. I don't really trade with moving averages a lot, but it does add a little bit of confluence. So especially if we go up the time frame. On the 8 hour, you see exactly the same setup: inside bar, small candle inside of the mother bar, which you call, and then a fake break into our support and resistance area, closing below it, just showing that the bears don't want prices to go up. So then here we have our moving average just acting as a bit of confluence. I don't think we have a fib zone here. Almost. So it just touched the 50 fib level and then retraced. So you could add that as a point of confluence as well. So all in all, no, good setup, I think. Definitely according to my trading plan, even if it doesn't work out. Like I said, the only risk is that prices have been quite low and that the news was fairly recent, so it might have not been sorted out completely yet. But still, this setup in itself, especially this fake break, I love fake breaks, is just quite a strong signal that the trend might just make another leg down. That's it for today. I hope you learned a bit, and I wish you a successful, safe, and profitable trading day. All the best. Cheers.